Yeah, just Sveno Mick here from Svenson's Mowing and Grounds Maintenance, and Sveno Mick of Sveno Mick YouTube vlog. Just quickly made the lawn here, and we're at Boxing Day. We'll run over this, and we've still got some brush cutting to do, but I just thought I'd do a quick one because I haven't done one for a few days. I'm going to work tomorrow. That's Sunday. We're Saturday now. It's Boxing Day here in Australia, so I'm going to work tomorrow. Sunday I'll work. I've got a couple of big lawns I've got to do, and because we have Monday off because my brother and his wife and the two girls are coming up. So I'm going to go do a bit of canoeing around, and Merry Christmas to everyone anyhow, and I hope Chrissy was good to use. All people view my YouTube site and subscribers. I really appreciate my subscribers. What can I say? Getting into a bit of brush cutting here shortly, but I just thought I'd just take the quick opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, which I have, and hopefully a Happy New Year for everyone, and stay safe and everything else, and everything that you like to do. Yeah, so what's happening? Great Christmas here. Spent time with my wife Carl's family yesterday. Lunch, breakfast with my younger brother, Russie, and he lives here with us. Carl's and I had breakfast with Russie. Russie lives in the little granny flat down here, which I'll show you. So there's always someone around at Sveno Mick's place. He's a miner, and there's a little love shack in there. It's a love shack. I'm heading down the Maleny highway looking for a love shack. Oh, hang on, that's wrong. I can't sing, so don't start that. Yes, then we went to lunch. Carl's families, brother Lee and sister-in-law Yasmin, and their family, and the rest of Carl's family, which was great, really enjoyable. Had a great day. We had a lot of laughs. Secret Santa was fun. Oh God, we just about peed my pants. We were laughing that much, and just some crap that happened from something so little and so funny. Then we come back, and son Damien come in. Little Zachy, little grandson, he's with his mum. They're up Double Island Point, so we haven't seen him yet, but we haven't opened up the Christmas present, so I'll wait till he gets here, because it's really all about him for Christmas. And what else have we done? So then we went up to Todd's and Annette's, their two boys, and Corinne was up there, and Riley, Todd's two boys, one of Mitch's best mates, or the best mate probably, and we played a game. Oh God, it's a bloody pretty well out there game. I can't think of the name, but oh shit, do we have some more laughs, to the point that Damo and son Damien come up and just about end up blowing the cheeks apart with sore from laughing so much. And only had one beer yesterday, so that was good. Had a couple of beers with the next door neighbours the day before, 2 beers. I'm not a big drinker, so I just enjoy having 1 or 2 beers once or twice a week, and that's about it for me. But it's bloody got a bit of a bug on my throat. So what else can I say? Really not much else. Been a terrible year in ways well, not in ways, been a terrible year for our family, as in we've had brother-in-law and nephew, and extremely sad both, but the nephew was only, he was killed on the day before his 19th birthday, him and his father, in a road accident. So that's something that probably, well, not probably, our family won't get over. So, and especially for my younger sister Stacey, it's her partner, her hubby, and their son, and it was terrible. And I was talking to her the other day, and it's biting deep, obviously, as it would. Yeah, it's sort of pretty surreal. COVID-19 thing that's all going on all around the world, that's terrible for a lot of people and a lot of misery. Not so bad here in where we are, the Black Oil Range. Our little, I don't know what you'd sort of call it, we seem pretty insulated from all that, and the little town's a thriving town and it just operates on itself, and just the sheer beauty of the area that we live in, so it doesn't seem to be a big problem. And what else has happened? I've kicked in my own business, really enjoying that, I'm loving that. I suppose I've been wanting to do that for a good while, and it's happened, and it's nearly a year now, and just loving it more and more every day I do it. Got to reevaluate a few things, and probably a bit of charging, and it's probably been doing a little bit too much work for what I've been getting out of it, so talking to a few of the other contractors, and I'm probably a bit low with charging, so probably got to look at that in the new year. You know, first up, I don't like undercutting people, and also appear to be miles cheaper than most of them, so I just don't like doing that, because it doesn't make it any easier for the people that have been doing it for years, so got to look at that. But I've pretty well got all my gear. I've got my new zero turn mower, I've got Greenfield here, I've sold my mini mow. Plan to fart around a little bit more with my bikes this year, my old dirt bikes, because I like old dirt bikes, and I've got 3 of the old things. Got a little road bike I rip around on, but yeah, it's sometimes, like I say, I've got a bit of gear that I store in storage facility, and it's just not that easy to get to it, and so sometimes a couple of motorbikes are hard to even use for most, and the old V8 Ford, they're stored away, so you just don't get to them as much as I'd like to. So, but anyhow, I've got all that. I've got to start spending more time as because 58 of my twin brother and I turned 58 on the 23rd of December, and you realise where I'm just doing bike riding whenever I felt like it. Well, now you're probably into the last 20% or 25% of your life, and probably the last 10% of being able to fiddle fart around and still do a half reasonable job of fiddling around on dirt bikes to a degree, and probably not even get massively slow, but it's when you hit the deck is the problem. So got to get into that a bit more, spend more time on that, because what you do realise when you get older is life is not all about work, unless you just love working. I don't mind working, quite enjoy working, especially fiddling around on mowers and machines and that, but it's just not all about that. So you've got to fiddle around on the other machines that really give you a thrill, and that's dirt bikes. I just don't get any sort of a thrill in machinery other than what you can get on a dirt bike. I don't say that you can't on a road bike, but it's a lot harder to reach the extremes on a road bike. Probably a lot easier to tip it over the edge on a road bike. With a dirt bike, all you've got to do is go out in the bush and ride to the near best of your ability, which is bushes everywhere, but where do you do it on a road bike that can do 220 kilometres an hour in the blink of an eye just about, and the ramifications of hitting the ground at those speeds is extremely high. So I do it on dirt bikes, and as I get slower and slower, it still gives me a little heart flutter when I nearly stuff up. So that's well, I want to probably stuff up more regularly. But look, I'm going to leave it at that. I just want to wish everyone well, obviously Christmas is come and gone, so it's been a Merry Christmas, and I hope that's been for a lot of the people, and I hope it's been for all the people actually, and a really happy new coming on to the new year. It's going to be probably pretty subdued around the world with this COVID, and I'd just like to say from the Sveno Mick website of Sveno Mick and Svenson's Mowing and Grounds Maintenance, thanks for subscribing to me over the past X amount of years in 2020. Seem to be picking up a few more subscribers now, so obviously they don't mind some of the stuff I do. A fair few people asking me a few questions, so shooting me questions, and look, all in all, it's I really enjoy still doing it, and I'll continue to do it. So I'm coming up on 900, I think, or 800, maybe 800, I don't know. Little short vlog, so that's a lot of time, and hopefully it's been enjoyment for people, and I'm going to just continue on as long as I will. Just continue on because I love doing them, and I'm going to leave it at that, and Happy New Year to everyone, and a bit croaky in the voice here today, probably from laughing so much last night, and And what else? Yes, just a happy new year, and keep hitting the thumbs up and keep subscribing and everything else, and hopefully you enjoy what I continue to do, which obviously some people do, and if you don't, tell me why you don't like it and we can modify that, or just generally rip a fart up me. It doesn't worry me. I quite enjoy reading a bit of that sort of comments, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I've got my gear on. Here's Sveno and Mick. I'm going to give you the thumbs up for near the end of 2020. Got me going to go and do a bit of brush cutting, and thanks everyone for ticking the likes and subscriptions and everything else to do with my YouTube site, and everyone have a really good New Year. Sveno and Mick. Yeah.